It's past the blue hour and all is dark. The world is slowly drifting off to sleep, but for some, the day has only begun.
My name is Neha Eldhose. I am 24 years old.
Not all superheroes wear capes, and Neha is one of them. She's a critical care nurse at Bengaluru's Aster Hospital, and caregiving comes naturally to her, for it is in her genes.
I chose nursing because my mother inspired me, as she is a nurse, so she used to tell me stories. The bedtime stories were different from other things. She used to tell me how she used to communicate with the patients and how they were treating her, the bonding between them. And when she used to take me to hospital sometimes, that time they were like, oh, she's your daughter, I know your mother, and they were very close to each other, like a family.
Niha has been working at Aster Hospital for a year now. And what a year she had.
I joined Aster last year, January 23. It's a new year. So I started my career from Aster CMI itself. So it was a very good experience working in Aster because the colleagues, the surroundings, the training, everything is very nice.
Hospitals run on clockwork precision, more so in a critical care unit. The shift change is seamless as the day nurse hands over the charge to Neha. Through the quiet, uncertain hours of night, Neha will provide kindness and care for the patients inside the CCU. Critical care units are cocoons of care. They need to be, to provide optimum healing to patients who need it the most. Not many, therefore, know what it means to be a nurse in a CCU.
As I started my journey here, the first posting was in ICU. So first I was like very afraid to come to ICU because all the patients are sick and I was very nervous to meet them. Once I started meeting them, it became a routine. So on my daily basis, I just, apart from my family matters, I just think about them.
And that kind of care builds an almost sacred bond between the patient and the nurse. A bond that lasts even after the patient has left the hospital.
See, in Aster, what I have seen every day, because I was in the first bed, so I was going through all these things. So they used to have a motto in the morning, and whenever the shift starts, they pray. They have a particular routine, and they check up every 15-20 minutes all the time. Everyone were thinking about me, everyone were caring about me, and all nurses, especially all nurses, not only me as a patient, but all the patients, there was a similar treatment. They want everyone to cure as fast as they can and move outside from the hospital and get healthy.
Every patient's story is remembered by us. Even in the night times, we get these thoughts like, oh, I had a patient there, oh, I had a patient here. If they are going happily, we are the most happy ones to send them off to wards. And we have seen their happy faces also. I have met one patient when I was a fresher. So she used to talk to me very nicely. After her ICU admission, she used to come to OPD for follow-ups. So she was like very sneha. She used to come and ask for my name. So it was very happy when I got to know that, oh, my patient remembers me. That's a very satisfactory moment for us.
Being a nurse is often regarded as one of the highest forms of service in the world. For Neha, this calling has also been a deeply personal journey.
We expect them never to come back to ICU. That is the most thing we pray for. Sometimes it's not willingly, by our heart we just start praying for our patients. That's the bonding we've developed between a patient and a nurse, because we'll be there 24/7 near the patient's side, so we know what and all pain he's going through. So we need to adjust to that, and once he goes out of the ICU, I think so more than family members, we are the happy ones. We just send them off and wish them good luck not to come back again.
Of all the places in the world, a hospital may not be the first place when we think of prayers, but perhaps it should be.
As a nurse, I say we can see the prayers which no mosques or no temples have seen. The hospitals have seen more prayers, the need of the people, the bonding. And I've also learned the value of a life. Like without support breathing, without meds our lives, everything I've seen.
After a long night of providing gentle care, of being a witness to hope and fear, Neha prepares to head home. The hospital may not rest, but its guardians must.